At 6:01 p.m. Please rise for flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, with allegiance and one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Moving on to roll call, if you hear your name, say here. Commissioner Reynolds. Here. Commissioner Francis. Here. Mr. Adelman. Here. Mr. Bayret. Here. Mr. Garcia. Here. Mr. Gong. Here. Commissioner James. Here. Commissioner Lai. Here. Commissioner Mustafa. Commissioner Giraffe. Here. Today we have a total of 10 out of 11 commissioners present today, and Commissioner McCarthy is absent. Moving on to secretary report.
Yes, the agenda was posted online and in the City Hall kiosk on Friday, May.
Perfect, and then moving on to the approval of minutes. Can I get a motion to approve the meeting minutes of April 8th, 2024?
I'll motion to approve the meeting minutes of the meeting on April 8th.
Can I get a second to approve the meeting minutes of April 8th, 2024?
I'll second the motion to approve the minutes of April 8th, 2024.
Now we're just gonna go on the table and approval. If you can just say aye. Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
So the vote carries unanimously with a vote of 10 to 0 to 1. Okay. Moving on to introductions. Do you have any?
Nope.
Okay. Public comment on items not on the agenda. Do you have any public comment?
None.
Moving on to new business, change youth commission meeting schedule of August 2024. Can we get a staff report, please?
Yes, all right, so each of you have a packet assigned. Okay, open it up to your first, so just approve the minutes. So the next item is the first staff report. And that is to change the youth commission meeting schedule in August. Most of you, not all of you, but most of you were here last August, and we changed the meeting date for the very same reason. Because it falls during summer for at least Gilroy Unified School District. For other people, I don't know where your school set, or I don't know your school commander, but in any event, since it's still summer, I would recommend, so we can have a quorum, that the meeting be changed to August 26th, which would more than likely ensure that everyone should be here. Are there any questions?
Motion?
Yes.
Okay, can I get a motion to approve the change in regular meeting day in August from August 12th and 2024 August to August 26th, 2024?
I'll motion to approve the change of the regular meeting date August from August 12th, 2024 to August 26th, 2024.
Can I get a second to approve the change in regular meeting day from August 12th, 2024 to August 26th, 2024? Second to approve the change the regular meeting day in August from August 24th to August 6th to August 26th. Okay, we can just go and it's around the table for approval. So I will bring the Garcia. Aye. Wait, yeah, okay. Aye.
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 The vote carries unanimously with a vote 3-11 now.
You do 11 now, yes.
11 to 0 to 0. Moving on to the proposed changes to the bylaws.
Oh, hey, by the way, so for those of you who will be on the commission this coming next school year, you may want to put that in your calendar first day of August. So.
Moving on to proposed changes to the commission bylaws. Can we get a staff report, please?
Yes, okay, so go to the next staff report. So actually, when I was looking at when the August meeting was, I realized that this should have been changed last year. So the commission last year updated its bylaws for the first time in something like 12 or 13 years. And it was really needed. But there were a few things that we should have also updated and we didn't. And so now is an opportunity to do that. And if you go to the next page, so after the staff report is the actual bylaws. So this is what guides the youth commission. Everything in here, you've already seen it at least once, is basically how the commission functions. It talks about term limits, it talks about the roles of the officers, the expectations, attendance. But every so often, there's something that comes up that is just not relevant anymore, or it's not practical. And so I just want to bring your attention to a few things because I recommend that you change these items. So in the future, the commission can function even more efficiently. Okay, so as you see, proposed changes are in red. So if you go down on the bottom of page 1 of the bylaws, so currently, and this is kind of what triggered it, the commission terms end in September, at the end of September. Now, you're probably thinking, well, what's the deal? Like, what's wrong with that? Well, let me tell you. First of all, if you are a senior, okay, and you are going off to college, most, if not all seniors who are going off to college, they usually start in August, maybe September, but definitely they're not going past September 30th. And so what happens is they leave early, so then their seat becomes vacant, and then we have to fill the seat earlier than we normally would. Rather than do it all in one swoop, we have to do them incrementally, which is what we've done in years past. The other issue is because of that, then you lose that continuity. So your first meeting in August, some of you who are seniors and are still on the commission and are going to be leaving like within a few weeks, are going to be here in August while we have the rest of you who are here, and then a few new commissioners who will take the seats of some of the vacancies. Because some of you who are eligible to apply may not, and so your seats become vacant, right? So this way, when you start in August, it is the same commission that you will have throughout the course of the school year, as opposed to having this sudden break in commissions. Does that make sense? Yeah. So that's a big one. So, and most youth commissions do it this way, where the commission ends. So what I would recommend is that the term ends at the end of the school year. So at the end of June, nice smooth break. This way, when you come back after summer, it's a new commission and all of you will be here throughout the school year. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, let me know. Yeah. All right, so that's the big one. Now, here's another thing that I'm proposing here. For those graduating high school during their first year of their 2-year term, so for those of you who are seniors, which I believe there are 3 of you, and your term ends not 2024, but ends 2025, and you're leaving for college or for another reason, the commissioner shall notify myself, the staff liaison, no later than May 1 of that year, whether they're going to continue to serve on the commission during their 2nd year. So this way, again, we can have that smooth transition in August, and we don't have these seats that become vacant in September. Does that make sense? Now, again, this is, since you are going over it tonight and you can't approve it until our next meeting, it's not going to apply to the current cohort, okay? So this is not going to affect anyone here right now. It's going to affect future commissioners. Okay, so those are the big ones. And then a few other minor changes. Treasurer, it says here that you should be reporting on the budget balance every month. And, you know, there's no need to do it here. So I would recommend doing it at the beginning of the school year, mid-year, December, and then maybe in April. Special meetings, as you can, okay, so now I'm on section 4 meetings. As you can see, I crossed out notifying the media if there's a special meeting. We don't even notify them when there's a meeting, so there's no reason to do that. And And then this stuff on section 6 here, this I didn't even realize. Youth who satisfy the membership requirements for membership on the commission, but who are not on the commission. So this means that any student who's between the ages of 13 and 19 and live in Gilroy and are not on the commission may be appointed to a committee by the approval of the commission. I know. So I recommend removing that. And then this one too. The commission may appoint representatives of the youth commission to serve as liaisons to other commissions, other policy groups, you know, so like Parks and Rec or planning commission. Well, the commission is, to my knowledge, has not done that at least in the 7 years I've been there. And I don't think it's, you know, I don't think it's reasonable that you're gonna do that anyway. So I recommend removing that, and that is it. So those are the proposed changes. As I said, you can motion to approve the recommendations, and then you'll officially adopt it at the next meeting, which will be until August 26th. That is my staff report. Do any of you have any questions? I know it's a
We get rid of section 6 number 3, will we like not be able to send liaisons at all? Because I know, I think earlier this year we had people go to like the city council meeting and report back what they thought there.
Yeah, and that, as you see there, it doesn't talk about the city council, it does talk about policy bodies, so maybe technically they are. But keep in mind too, is that you're not, I mean, I guess you could serve as a liaison to the city council. To answer your question, yes, in a technical sense, you could still go to any meeting, you know, and report back. It's just not in an official capacity. Good question. Anything else? So it's up to you. You can approve it, all of them in one motion, or you can do certain ones. You can pull one if you don't want to approve it, but everyone we do.
Is that a motion?
So it has to be approved next meeting, right?
Yeah, so what you're doing is you're approving the recommendations, but then actually it won't go into effect until the next meeting. Yes. So it won't apply, like I said, to any of you right now. So we're still going through, and I'll talk about that later on, with the current terms ending in September, and all that stuff. So none of it will take effect tonight. It won't take effect until after the next meeting, when you're actually adopted.
Okay, so the first one we talked about was, the commission shall commence on the 1st of July. This year, and on the 30th. So. We have any.
Like I said, you can do it one by one, or you can do it all in one motion.
You can say, I motion to approve all the recommendations.
Yeah, that would work.
I will motion to approve all the recommendations to the commission bylaws.
Can I get a second to approve all the recommendations to the bylaw?
I'll second that motion to approve all the recommendations to the commission bylaws.
Motion to approve and approval. Aye. Aye.
Aye.
The vote passes unanimously with a vote of 11 to 0 to 0. Moving on to old business, the agenda of your presentation, so we can change to the
Yes, I'm actually gonna turn this over to the chair momentarily. So as everyone knows, at the end of the year, which is actually coming up, the youth commission does a presentation to the city council. All of the commissions do a presentation to the city council, and including the youth commission. And you have an opportunity to let the council know what you've been up to this year. We did a lot, so there's a lot to share. In fact, we had to scale it down because there's so many pictures, so many things to brag about. Anyways, so I'm gonna turn it over to the chair, and she is going to. Do you want, I don't know how you want to do it. Do you want to just go through each slide? Do you want to actually do the presentation?
I can do the presentation.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, let me get this in. And by the way, just one other thing, so if you haven't already, please mark your calendar for Monday, May 20th, so that's next Monday at 6 o'clock. And this is typically in the very beginning of the meeting. But I'd love to see, or all of you there, wearing your youth commission shirt, show your support. Chair Nguyen will go up and deliver her presentation, and then as soon as it's over, you guys can take off. All right, I'm gonna turn it over to you, sorry.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jamie Nguyen, and I'm honored to stand before you today as a representative of the Gilbert Youth. First and foremost, I would like to express my sincere gratitude for the privilege to share with you the impactful work undertaken by the Gilbert Youth. Today, our objective is to provide an overview of what our accomplishments this year.
Oh.
Yeah. One of the highlights of this year was our heartwarming Breakfast with Santa event. Our commissioners took the lead in organizing arts and crafts projects, engaging over 200 of our youth, and served breakfast to families in our community. In addition to our youth engagement efforts, our commissioners dedicated their time to serve our senior community through the Senior Digital Assistance Program. Their patience and expertise were invaluable in helping our seniors navigate technology and stay connected with their loved ones. Moving on, I'm excited to share a brief overview of our commissioner's recent experience at the first Stack Tech conference attended since COVID-19. Speaking on behalf of myself and the other commissioners, we found the conference exceptionally impactful. We engaged with local government leaders, participated in workshops, and overall, we truly enjoyed the experience. Finally, I'm excited to highlight the hard work of our commissioners throughout the 2023 and 2024 year, culminating in the successful planning and execution of Opportunity. Our team built upon the previous year's success, reaching out to vendors, promoting the event through schools and social media, and coordinating logistics to set up the venue. And now we'll watch a short clip of the event itself.
Sorry. We will not have this problem.
It's
Oh, okay, sorry, hold on, guys, hold on. Okay. It's slow because. I have the owl on, so it slows my computer. While I pull this up, does anyone have any feedback?
That was pretty good.
Great job so far. How long is the presentation?
It has to be 5 minutes, and actually, I was gonna tell you, Madam Chair, that, we should time it with the slides to make sure it's.
Yeah, I've timed it so far, and it's been around 4 minutes.
Oh, really? With the slideshow?
Yeah.
Assuming it's working. All right. Try it one more time.
That was a lofty success with an attendance of over 150. I want to express my gratitude to our commissioners for their dedication and efforts in helping making opportunity a reality and Adams Events for their support. I'm pleased to present the focus of our efforts throughout the year, centered on serving the diverse demographics of our community. In conclusion, our focus on serving youth, teens, and seniors, coupled with our collaborative efforts to strengthen our community, reflect on our unwavering commitment to create a more inclusive and supportive environment for everyone to learn. Thank you for your time.
First of all of those pictures taken by Gianna, so thank you very much. Hey, did you mention how many people attended?
Yeah.
You did, okay. Any other things, anything missing that we should add?
I think we should add maybe for, if we have any photos or any mentions of the raffle. We could.
I don't know if they have any photos, but you could mention a raffle. What's that?
On the slide forward.
Wait, what's that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you can talk about that. It's gonna be raffle prizes from vendors and from us to the participants.
That's good. Anything else missing that should be added? What if a council member asks, "This is great, are you gonna do it again next year?" What are you gonna say?
You can say, as of right now, that's what it's looking like, and we really like the event, really like the impact it had on our communities, we would love to get to do it again next year.
Anything else? Okay. Job. Right.
Moving on. Review FY 2024 and FY 25 decommissioning listing. Look at a staff ability.
Yes, okay, so. If you go all the way to the very end, you've pretty much done it, you've done your work for you. The senior digital assistants, check, you helped out with breakfast with Santa, check. Let's see, opportunity fair, check. So great job. You went to the Yak Attack conference, check. There's one other event I want to invite you to. In fact, it's this Saturday, and if you need community service hours, I'm gonna pass these out. Feel free to take one. It's the annual creek cleanup at Christmas Hill Park from 9 to 12. So if you or you know anyone who needs community service hours, or you just want to help the environment and help clean up the waterways, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I will be there, Vince will be there, lots of other people, and we give you grabbers, we give you gloves. I don't know what the weather's gonna look like, but I don't think it's gonna rain, so come check it out. And anyways, so that's optional if you guys wanna come, but otherwise, I think you did a great job. I think it's very admirable that you hung in there, especially for opportunity event. There was some moments there, I was getting a little nervous. But you all did a very good job, so. That is my staff report. Are there any questions?
Moving on to agenda item for next meeting. Have any ideas?
Welcome. Thank you.
Did you read the bylaws and the ballot? Probably.
Yes. And the new bylaws. Anything else? Fun, nice break.
Making it 25, 26 work.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Or at least start that process, right?
Anything else? Moving on to staff and commissioner comments.
Oh, yeah, so something else too, I'm gonna pass around, so for those of you who are graduating, Saeed, Aiden, and Melanie, come talk to me after the meeting. And for those of you whose terms are expiring, if you want to be on the commission again, you do need to reapply. It just started, so, if you know anyone who is interested in becoming a commissioner, encourage them to apply. I have additional flyers up there. Feel free to take them to your school. I will send them out to Christopher, Deroy High, Gecka, anywhere else that I think, students will find it. But for those of you, like I said, who are currently on the commission and their terms are expiring, forget who it is, Alfred, Sophie, Jamie, and that is it. The others are seniors. You do need to reapply. For those of you who don't need to reapply, you don't need to do anything until next year. So they're 2-year terms. Oh, I forgot to mention my other. We all were in the newspaper. I don't know if you saw this. It was in Illinois Life. So I'll pass that. This was from the opportunity here. You want to do it?
Adjourn this meeting on Monday, May 6th, 2024, until the meeting. You have to do that.